It's the WNBA All-Star Game 2019. Team
Introducing Team Wilson. She is the second leading vote getter, celebrating her second All-Star appearance from your Las Vegas Aces. Team Captain Asia Wilson. And now the reserves. It's her first All-Star game from the Minnesota Lynx, Nafisa Collier. Also celebrating her first All-Star appearance from the Chicago Sky, Diamond DeShields. It's her first All-Star game from the Indiana Fever, Erica Wheeler. Making her first All-Star appearance from the Minnesota Lynx, Odyssey Sims. She is a six-time All-Star from the Minnesota Lynx, Sylvia Fowles. And she's making her seventh All-Star appearance from the Indiana Fever, Candace Dupree. And now, let's meet the starters for Team Wilson. Celebrating her third All-Star appearance from the Chicago Sky, Allie Quigley. In her first All-Star appearance, she's in the starting lineup from the Seattle Storm, Natasha Howard. It's her third All-Star appearance from the Los Angeles Sparks, Chelsea Gray. And making her third All-Star appearance from your Las Vegas Aces, Liz Cabbage. And she is a three-time All-Star from the Las Vegas Aces, Kayla McBride. Now, let's meet the coaching staff for Team Wilson with assistant coaches Vicki Johnson and Kelly Raymond. Team Wilson is led by head coach Bill Lambier. Now, let's meet Team Deladon. First, the reserves. In her second All-Star appearance from the Connecticut Sun, Alyssa Thomas. A two-time All-Star from the Chicago Sky, Courtney Vandersloot. Celebrating her third All-Star appearance from the Phoenix Mercury, Duana Bonner. It's her third trip to the All-Star game from the Washington Mystics, Christy Tolliver. She is a six-time All-Star from the Los Angeles Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike. And making her seventh All-Star appearance Charles. Now, let's meet tonight's starters. In her first All-Star appearance, she's in the starting lineup. From the New York Liberty, Kia Nurse. It's her second time in the All-Star lineup. From the Connecticut Sun, Jonquel Jones. Celebrating her second All-Star appearance. From the Seattle Storm, Lloyd. She is a six-time All-Star. From the Phoenix Mercury, Brittany Griner. And she is the AT&T WNBA Allstar leading vote getter, a six-time All-Star, and the captain of Team Deladon. From the Washington Mystics, Elena Deladon. Now, let's meet the coaching staff for Team Deladon, with assistant coaches Marianne Stanley and Eric Tebow. Team Deladon is led by head coach Mike Tebow. Let's hear it one more time. One more time from your Las Vegas Aces.
Well, I think we know A'ja Wilson was around some loud music last night. She stayed to watch Snoop at the beach party. It's been a fun atmosphere here in Vegas. So many WNBA fans flooding the city. And these players have really felt the love over the last couple of days and now get to put on a show after an outstanding skills and three-point contest last night. They will battle on the floor here as Brittany Griner and Liz Cambage are having all sorts of fun before this tip. Cambage, part of the hometown Aces, and Griner, member of Phoenix's Natasha Howard, scoops it up and says, all right, I'll try and flip it in. Deladon, Griner, Jonquel Jones laying it in. Kia Nurse and Jewel Lloyd, the starting lineup for Team Deladon. And for Team Wilson, Allie Quigley, Liz Cambage, Chelsea Gray. As Cambage hits the three, Kayla McBride and Natasha Howard are your five starters. Lloyd, a pull-up three, is off the mark. And McBride the rebound. McBride in her third All-Star game, averaging over 15 points, shooting 48% from three this season. Chelsea Gray, the rainbow three, is no good. And it is saved underneath the hoop and collected by Griner.
More twos or threes going to be taken to this game, right?
I think threes.
I think so.
What do you think?
I think threes, and I think that's going to include players like Brittany Griner.
Yeah, trying to go one-on-one with Cambage here. Griner, oh, the finger roll.
Come on, Liz, get in your stance. That's what the All-Star Game's all about.
McBride cups it up and in.
Now, the first couple possessions for both teams, they ran what sort of looked like offensive sets. Now we're back to one-on-one. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Little street ball. You'll have some bigs firing away from deep, and then you'll have someone like Allie Quigley who does that on a regular basis. In her third straight All-Star game, she's shooting 48% from three this season. For a Chicago team that's really played well so far this year.
Yes, they have. Exceeded most people's expectations, for sure.
But not yours, partner.
I thought they were going to be
You saw it coming. Chicago currently the 5 seed in what is a jam-packed playoff picture. As Natasha Howard buries the three.
We're really seeing the new shot clock rule coming into play here, right?
Gray lays it in. Yes, a 20-second shot clock for this WNBA All-Star game. Down from 24. You also are allowed 1 live substitution per quarter, hockey style. Kia Nurse leans in. Can't hit. How about the job Kia Nurse and the Liberty have done so far this year?
Kia Nurse so improved from a year ago, especially in terms of her 2-point field goal percentage. And the Liberty, there's a team that's going to be doing some things.
Natasha Howard with a nifty pirouette coming up on the reverse side and finishing. Speaking of big beginnings to this season, Natasha Howard, a legitimate MVP candidate. And Seattle, despite no Sue Bird or Breanna Stewart, in the playoff picture, the 6th seed currently at 12-9. Cam a little crossover, couldn't hit the 3. And Jonquel Jones the rebound. Allie quickly says, I'm sorry. A little contact on the board. Griner won't finish, but Jonquel Jones does. Would you be shooting exclusively threes out here?
No, as long as you can be assured you're not going to have any contact. What an offensive board and finish there. You know, you don't want to get bumped and bruised around in an all-star game.
No, so you're hanging on the perimeter even as a big.
Well, unless you can know that if you go inside, people are going to leave you be. And in the first quarter, they tend to do that. It's the fourth quarter that gets real.
This Cam was shading away McBride, who launches and can't hit. Here comes Lloyd. Lloyd's pull-up 3 rattles out. An early 9-point lead for Team Wilson. This Cam is having all sorts of fun. Cam looking to break down Griner. Can't quite finish. This Cambasia's Las Vegas Aces, currently the 2 seed as Griner goes in for the jam. Behind the back pass, and Cambage buries the 3 off the nifty delivery from Chelsea Gray.
2 magnificent passes from Chelsea Gray already in this quarter.
Jonquel Jones, too strong. Deladon flags it down. Jewel Lloyd gets an open look and buries the 3. That dunk for Brittany Griner, her 3rd All-Star dunk. Another nice delivery from Gray. McBride can't hit. Doesn't it feel like Chelsea Gray's just made for this kind of game?
Oh, absolutely. She's fancy.
She is. She has turned herself into a Team USA worthy point guard. Griner again throws it down.
It's her 4th career All-Star dunk right here.
See, you guys don't know this about my partner, but not only is she an outstanding analyst, but she is an award-winning mathematician. Timeout on the floor. Brittany Griner with how many dunks, Rebecca?
2 today.
And how many for her All-Star career?
3, and then 4.
You can't sneak anything. Brand Jordan. How much? I mean, that is a very exclusive group. How much does that mean to you?
I mean, I'm so fortunate. These guys are amazing. They went all out for All-Star Weekend. I got these crazy shoes on that Russell Westbrook is the only one who's ever worn them. I got this box to come with it, so it's been amazing. Very fortunate, and I love Jordan Brand.
And how would, we just saw a little glimpse of the shoes, but how would you describe them to us, Kia?
They're called Own the Chaos. They're one piece of every of his PEs from the last display, so it's pretty crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. Outstanding idea. Kia, how about, your New York Liberty, I think have exceeded a lot of people's expectations. Right now, you're just outside the playoff picture. How much of a goal is it for you guys to keep pushing and sort of squeeze your way into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think for us right now, the league is all kind of 10, 9, 11 wins, and I think that's for us. We're right there. We're pushing. We got a great stretch coming up after the All-Star break, and our whole team is back and healthy, so it'll be a good one.
Well, Kia, we appreciate you joining us. Do you feel like, you're part of the Secret Service with the technology we're using there?
Yeah, I really like it when I can hear your voice.
Good stuff. We'll let you get back to work. Thank you, Kia.
Thank you.
That's Kia Nurse, who is in her first All-Star game. Her brother Darnell actually plays for the NHL's Edmonton Oilers and is here able to take in the action, which a lot of of times their seasons would compete in college, so special that he's able to be here for his sister's first All-Star game.
You notice since some subs came in that the intensity has picked up a bit out here, Ryan?
Yeah, they're playing a little more D, huh?
Yeah, Diamond DeShields came in and got the steal right away.
Diamond DeShields, who won the skills challenge last night, as Christy Tolliver hits the little bunny. Here's Erica Wheeler in her first All-Star game, an undrafted player going to the All-Star game, and it's especially impactful when you think about her story, an incredible road here, but also how rare it is for an undrafted player to be in the All-Star game. Last undrafted player was Erica DeSouza back in 2014, but what puts Erica Wheeler, who's dribbling it up the floor now, in a more exclusive club is she is the first player who made her debut after 2002, who was undrafted to go to an All-Star game. So it has been a really long time since we've seen an undrafted player enter this league and then go to the All-Star game. Courtney Vandersloot, by the way, just checked in the hockey-style substitution. And Sylvia Fowles lays that in. So that was our first live sub in the middle of action. These teams get one per quarter as part of the All-Star rules. So Sylvia Fowles hugs Brittany Griner.
I was kind of hoping for more than just one per quarter. It'd be really fun to see how it worked if you were able to do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Not the hug of by Brittany Griner.
No.
The hockey-style sub.
I understand what you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Griner will now check out post-hug. 15-point lead early for Team Wilson.
Yeah.
Eka's three, wedges up there. And Diamond DeShields leaps up to get it. Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. NBA TV Tuesday, Chicago at Connecticut. CBS Sportsnet Wednesday has Indiana hosting Atlanta. On ESPN2 Thursday, we will be in LA for Vegas and the Sparks. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app.
And right now, Ryan, more threes have been taken than twos.
See? You knew what you were talking about.
Oh, but it's even, I think, after that Negus shot.
Right. So some of you may be actually tallying who's winning Team Deladon or Team Wilson. Rebecca is into who's shooting more twos or threes. And there's a three. DeShields can't finish, and Tolliver comes up with it. Tolliver's Washington Mystics currently with the third best record in the WNBA at 12-6. Corner jump is good for Tina Charles. Down court feed, DeShields. Over to Dupree. She'll softly lay it home. Candace Dupree has found herself here often in her career. 7-time All-Star, 6th all-time on the scoring list. As Wheeler directs the rebound over to Odyssey Sims. She's had a big year in Minnesota. Wheeler able to collect, tiptoeing the baseline. Trying to get around Vandersloot, who thought it was a double dribble. 2 seconds left. Sims gets it off and hits the three to end the first quarter. A big quarter for A'ja Wilson. Her team has a 16-point lead after one. Did she get it off the time? Oh, yeah. Plenty of time for Odyssey Sims. That's the end of the first quarter here.
It impacts you and a tour nationally for USA. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's a program that USA Basketball, WNBA, myself and Diana helped put together. An opportunity for us to be around all year. So we'll be here in the fall, winter, spring. A chance to train and also build momentum for the Olympics. We're super excited about it.
All right, so excited. Power couple. Can the rest of us get on the soup plan? Can we all get in on that?
Everybody's welcome on the soup plan.
Okay, done. It just happened. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Sue and Megan. I think that Team USA, the pre-Olympic tour, if you will, is going to be outstanding. They made an announcement earlier today, as Sue was talking about, and they're going to be playing in several different cities against different college teams in the middle of their college seasons as well. It's going to be some awesome games.
This is the first time since 1995-96 that the USA basketball has done something like this, and it's great for people and fans to see these players in the off-season of the WNBA and to see them compete against their favorite college players and college teams. For these women to have a chance to stay here and make some money while they're on this tour. Just great news by USA Basketball. How about Diana and Sue being the ones who brought the idea to USA Basketball?
Yeah, I love the idea from Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird, and excited to see those games. Sue has had to watch her team play this season as she's dealt with injury. The Storm have yet somehow still been able to exceed expectations. Here's Erica Wheeler. The no-look feed to Fowles on the run. And Sylvia Fowles puts it down. And then the steal by Sims and the layup. By the way, the 39 points Team Wilson scored in the first quarter, the most points in any quarter in All-Star history in the WNBA. Wheeler, another three is good. Erica Wheeler is feeling it. She has 15 points and it's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
Pretty good for her first time.
First time All-Star, the undrafted Erica Wheeler. She gonna take another? She is. Oh! 6 for 6 for Erica Wheeler from three. Putting on a show in this first half.
And Brian, if you're just an average WNBA fan looking at the rosters for the All-Star game, Erica Wheeler is probably the player you know the least about. So good job, Erica, letting people know.
Oh, couldn't quite get that one to drop with DeWanna Bonner in her face. Erica Wheeler, you know, is an amazing story. She grew up in Little Haiti, Miami, in her grandmother's house, 3-bedroom, with 12 different family members. She, her mother, and her 2 sisters then moved to Liberty City. She was incredibly close with her mother and actually lost her mother in July of 2012. And this time of year has always been super emotional for her. But she said this year feels a little different because she's an All-Star. So a much different July this go-around for Erica Wheeler and LaChina Robinson.
Yeah, Erica Wheeler is making her All-Star debut with a little extra motivation, but it's the same motivation that has propelled her career. Her mom, as you mentioned, Melissa Cooper, died of cancer in 2012. You said it, July 17th. So, yes, this month is usually a tough one. So when she got that call that she was an All-Star, it gave her the lift she needed to make it through this month. And pregame, she wore a piece that she got from one of her friends, Duke Johnson, that plays for the Cleveland Browns. One side of it is a picture of her mom, Melissa. The other side says, "Look, Mom, I'm an All-Star." Her mother's still driving her today.
That is awesome. Awesome stuff, LaChina. So cool. And I'm sure her mom is super proud seeing the first half that Erica Wheeler has had here. 18 points, 6 of 7 from three-point range.
When Wheeler came out of the game, got a big hug from another first-timer, Diamond DeShields.
McBride hits the three, and a 22-point lead for Team Wilson. They haven't missed Asia so far.
Yep. Right. Well, as I'm sure it's her coaching on the side.
I think you're right. Exactly. I don't think she has a voice left to coach.
Right, true.
McBride's pull-up three. Thomas skips it ahead. Griner, a third dunk, as she hangs on the rim this time. She's the first player in WNBA history with multiple dunks in an All-Star game, and this time it's 3 of them.
How many is that for her career, Ryan, in All-Star games?
3 plus 2, 5.
Well done.
Collier, no. That's a deep one from Chelsea Gray. Off the mark. I mean, if you're Team Deladon, you got to be thinking, hey, we need to get back in this, right?
Yeah, we got to start making some shots.
Deladon's leaner is good.
Because they're certainly not going to say we got to get back in this one by playing tougher defense.
Not a sentence you'll hear. Oh, Chelsea Gray, nifty. Tried to squirt it out to McBride. Timeout on the floor. Brittany Griner going to the two-hand jam. Her third of the game, and this time hanging out for a little while.
Just need to start hitting their threes. They'll be fine.
That's right. Yeah, they struggled from three in the first quarter, 1 for 14. Oh, another no-look dime from Gray. Here's the rookie Collier. Can't bank it in. McBride tees it up and knocks it down. Already 13 threes for Team Wilson. They're 13 of 26 compared to Team Deladon's 3 of 17.
All right, so the screen for Kia Nurse to get the 3 and another miss for Team Deladon.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Well, Erica Wheeler in her first All-Star game has been putting up so many shots that she's over here on the bike. What are you trying to do over here? Stay loose or get hotter?
I'm just trying to stay hot. Hopefully I get even hotter. I'm going to keep shooting it.
This is your first All-Star appearance. You weren't drafted. Here you are making a name for yourself on this stage. What did you think when you got on the court today to try to get some shots up?
Just leave it all out on the court. You know, it's a fun experience, but at the end of the day, we want the W. I didn't come to play just to have fun. I want to win, you know?
I like it. People who are just seeing you play today for the first time, what is it that they want to, that you want them to know about you, Erica Wheeler?
I want to be unforgettable. I want to be that kid that grew up and chased a dream. You know, I didn't take the route that everybody took. I just want to inspire the youth that, you know, you don't have to get drafted or you don't have to get a certain route. You know, just never give up. Keep chasing your dreams.
All right. Unforgettable, Erica Wheeler. We think you are unforgettable. Good job.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right. Keep that bike going. Go.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Erica.
An effervescent personality, and you've documented her story getting to this point. It's easy to root for that young lady.
Very easy. And Wheeler is 1-3 away from tying the WNBA All-Star game record. 7 threes made by Tolliver last year and Shoni Schimmel back in 2014. Remember the Shoni Schimmel All-Star game, Rebecca?
2014 is still my favorite.
That was some kind of show, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Gray, the rainbow, does not drop, but the follow does. And we see Chelsea Gray as Griner this time is just going to lay it in. What do you think of LA? And what, you know, they've been able to still wedge themselves in as the 4 seed currently, despite the injuries they've dealt with. And, you know, you think Candace Parker or Maria Vadeeva will be back at some point.
LA is going to be dangerous when they get everybody back and healthy. Candace Parker, Maria Vadeeva, Elena Beard. Raquana Williams still has 7 games left on her suspension. This is an LA team because of their experience. If they make it into the playoffs, they absolutely can win a championship this year. I'm eager to see what that looks like when it comes all together.
Well, Kia Nurse told us it'd be a good day if she hit a 3. She just hit one.
It's a good day.
As McBride connects on yet another 3, the 15th for Team Wilson. Griner will try. Lloyd able to pedal the rebound through traffic and give Griner another crack. I'm not sure that's Brittany's stroke.
It's not her strength. Today she has more dunks than she has made threes.
She does. Campaign finds Howard. Here's Alyssa Thomas. Another look for Nurse. Can't hit.
Bring it up, Liz.
Foul called against Griner. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. 1:34 to go in this first half. Team Wilson scoring in bunches and lead by 15.
Exactly what we did. You're not used to coming off of the bench, so what was that experience like for you?
I actually like coming off the bench. It kind of gives you like that look over the game and see how it's going, so when you get in, you know exactly what you need to do.
We won't tell Cheryl Reeve that you like coming off the bench.
Please don't tell her.
We won't. You've been a part of a lot of All-Stars. How is Vegas stacked up in terms of the experience you've had?
Vegas is definitely one of the best All-Stars I've been to. The hospitality has been great, and I'm just happy to be here for number 6.
A lot of changes for your Minnesota Lynx this year. We're at that halfway mark. How do you assess things so far and what you have to go?
Staying positive, looking at the games that we didn't do so well, knowing that we didn't lose by that much, so it's the small things that we need to figure out and continue to do the things that we've been doing good.
Is Erica Wheeler showing out for Miami or what?
Erica Wheeler is showing out for the 305, baby.
Baby.
You can't see her.
Thank you, Phil. Thanks, guys.
You gotta love Sylvia Fowles. A 6-time All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Finals MVP. And loving what her fellow member of the 305 has been doing in this first half. You know, one of the things you started the day talking about, the first-time All-Stars, Rebecca, and Erica Wheeler is one of those first-time All-Stars. Really fun, young talent. Diamond DeShields, Nafisa Collier, also first-time All-Stars. Kia Nurse, another first-time All-Star. A nice infusion of new young talent in this game today.
This is a season where so many veterans hurt are not playing, and the question coming into the season, what was it going to look like? Well, these young guys have done a pretty good job picking things up for the league.
And Kia Nurse right on cue. She now has 10 points. Tied with Brittany Griner for the lead for Team Deladon. As McBride misfires on a 3. Agumake the rebound. Will they get off a shot in time? Lloyd can't hit. And that will do it for the first half. Team Wilson leading Team Deladon 77-63 after the first 2 quarters of play here at the 2019 WNBA All-Star Game. Erica Wheeler, the leading scorer, 18 points in that first half. Most in any half all time in WNBA All-Star history.
Defense tends to tighten up a bit in the second half of most All-Star games. We'll see if they can equal that 140-point mark.
New shoes for Brittany Griner down there. See if they work. No. Vandersloot on the cut, spins it in beautifully. Vandersloot trying to get a little something going for Team Deladon in the early going. Vandersloot, a former teammate of Elena Deladon, as Cam Beige misses the 3. Door open for Team Deladon right here.
Trying to make their move. Nice pass, Christy Tolliver.
And the elevation and connection from Nneka Agumake. Chelsea Gray finds a seam and lays it in.
Christy Tolliver channeling her dad George there, trying to call herself for the foul, but the official didn't blow his whistle.
Griner lays it in. You know, Rebecca, we haven't talked a ton about the Connecticut Sun yet today, but they are the team with the best record in the WNBA, tied with Las Vegas 13-6, but right now Connecticut would be the 1 seed. They've been very hot and cold as Agumake lays it in. I mean, what have you seen from them so far this season?
When they're good, they're really good. I mean, they had a stretch. They won 7 in a row, followed by 5 losses in a row, and now they're on a 4-game winning streak. This is a team that can win a championship when they play well, or we could see what we've seen the last 2 years from them and lose in the semifinal round in a one-off.
And that's why it's imperative for them to avoid that and be one of the top 2 seeds. A reminder that 8 teams make the playoffs. The top 2 seeds get byes to the 5-game series semifinals. The 3 and 4 seed get a bye to the second round where they host a 1-game playoff. And then in the first round, the 5 seed hosts the 8 and the 6 hosts the 7 in a 1-game playoff. And it is not determined by conferences. It is all about best record as Griner lays it in. And suddenly it's a 6-point game.
And apparently those are not Griner's dunking shoes.
No.
They're her layup shoes.
They're the lay shoes. Quigley buries the 3 in front of Courtney Vandersloot and then talks a little junk to her afterwards. The Chicago Sky teammates. Vandersloot can't pop it in.
Chicago's high teammates, spouses.
So if you're going to talk smack to someone familiar, that's about as close as it gets.
That's about it.
Griner can't push it in. How about a third try? No. A fourth? Yes. By the way, last year, we had just 2 free throws shot the entire All-Star game. This year, we've had just 3 thus far. McBride's 3, no good. Team Zeladon making a push here in the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Wumake bounces out. Vandersloot sets and misfires.
I mean, if this lead diminishes any more, I think Bill Laimbeer has to put Erica Wheeler back in. I mean, at some point, right?
We want Wheeler?
We do.
Such an awesome story. And she, right now, is the leader in the clubhouse for MVP. As Natasha Howard buries a 3. See Wheeler waiting. Howard has 10 points. Nneka bangs it in. 20-second shot clock in this All-Star game. Cambage misfires. Alyssa Thomas charging down floor. Thomas bounces it right to Team Wilson. And now Gray on the other end does the Heisman and lays it in.
To her LA Sparks teammate.
Thomas pushes that one in. Quigley cans the 3 and then turns and smiles at her wife. Tolliver misfires and it tilts out and out as Quigley and Vandersloot continue to chat. Quigley, not that time. And Vandersloot chases down the rebound. Thomas down court to Agumake, who lays it in. For Alyssa Thomas, her 2nd All-Star game, 6th time that Nneka Agumake has been here. Nneka, of course, getting to play with her sister this year with the LA Sparks, as Nneka's 3 is off. You think like Maeve and Siobhan would do good as teammates? Your children, Rebecca, know what goes well?
They refuse to pass to one another.
Rose probably the same.
Yeah, probably.
Don't worry, we're not forgetting you either, Thomas.
Listen to you.
The sport now. I never thought after many years in business I'd be coming back to the sport I love, but it's been a really nice part of the story.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, Holly, thank you, and thank you to Kathy Engelberg. We're all very excited to have her as the new WNBA commissioner and the first ever commissioner of this league.
All prior heads of the league have been given the title of president. I think a lot of people are excited about what she can do to help grow the business side of the WNBA.
At a time where, you know, you and I have seen it, the talent in this league is just remarkable. And you can see it just in the All-Stars that we have here today, despite, you know, the injuries to some of the staples. All of this young talent has emerged, and many of them are now playing in this game this afternoon.
Finally, Erica Wheeler back in. You can tell who I'm excited to watch.
Oh, yeah. As Bonner buries the 3. Wheeler already with 6 threes. She's the leading scorer with 18 points. As Diamond Shields hits that 3. How about Diamond Shields the year she's having in Chicago?
She's such a terrific athlete, and it's just been a matter of when she was going to emerge as an all-star, and well, it's happened here in her 2nd season.
For more on Chicago, let's check in with LaChina.
Hey guys, well after watching Allie Quigley and Diamond DeShields yesterday, we realized that they had a little special advantage. Their entire Chicago Sky team is here in the crowd. Stephanie Dolson and others are here to support Jantel Lavender. And that just speaks to the chemistry of this team, how close they are. They've been here, they've been cheering, and they say that James Wade is very confident in what they're doing this season. So I just think it speaks volumes that the entire team came to All-Star to support their other All-Stars.
I think that's a great point, LaChina. Pretty amazing that the entire team ended up coming just to support their All-Stars.
Especially they've got some young, dynamic players on that team, and I'm sure it didn't hurt to have the game here in Vegas.
Yeah. There might be a location or two they would have avoided.
Perhaps.
We won't name names. Lloyd misfires. Wheeler had a window for a moment. See if she can create some space. Melissa Thomas going to give it to her. Not that time for Erica Wheeler. Fouls, comes up with a steal. Here's Wheeler burning through traffic. And DeShields lays it in. Catch and fire for Lloyd. She can't hit. Back into the arms of Wheeler. Scored 18 in the first half, and now has 20 for the game.
It was this lineup for Team Wilson, this quick group that was in the first half that made a difference and got them the big lead in the first place.
Kia Nurse serves it in. Nurse now with 12 points. DeShields off that time, and the rebound tilts out of bounds. What do you think of the 20-second shot clock we've had here today?
I think it hasn't come into play even a little bit. What about the live subbing, Ryan, other than that one time?
We haven't seen it, right?
We haven't, no.
I'd be taking full advantage of that. Mike Tebow and Bill Lambier got to up their live subbing game.
Yeah, they do.
Or maybe they've just done it so well that we haven't even noticed, Rebecca.
That could be.
I think that's actually the case. I sort of like that idea, though.
Which one?
The live subbing.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey style?
I do. Except if you're the player that, you know, if you want to stay in the game, you just run to the other side of the floor. You don't go anywhere near the circle, so you can't come out.
Dupree misses the set three. Here comes Jonquel Jones motoring ahead. Bonner with a bomb. She got it.
Her version of a layup. It's typical to want to bomb.
She loves firing from 30.
Yeah.
Wheeler drops it off to Dupree. Dupree working against Bonner, can't finish. And a rebound to Jones. Thomas cups it up and off. Jones came flying in, couldn't quite grab it. Final 10 seconds of this third. Jones making fouls, lays it in off the delivery inside from Sims. Lloyd can't bank it in, and that will do it for the third quarter. Team Deladon able to creep a little closer, but at the end of three, it's
to showcase that in your show detail.
Well, just trying to break down the game to the smallest of detail, you know, and just trying to help players become better, right? So the player out there that wants to be the next Jewel Lloyd, that wants to be the next Diana Taurasi, the next Sue Bird, you know, how is that accomplished? And it's important to share the knowledge that we have. It was also very fun to watch Diana Taurasi do a detail on an NBA player, you know, and just breaking down the game to the smallest of detail for them.
I know that you've had a good relationship with a lot of these players. I noticed during the halftime, everybody came over here to talk to you, Chris Paul. But, you know, Jewel Lloyd's someone you've had a special relationship. You watch game film, you talk to her. What is it that you're trying to help her get to in her game?
Well, I've known Jewel since high school. And so, you know, when she was at Notre Dame and now it's with the Seattle team, I've watched her grow. And we've been in the gym together. We spent time together working on the mid-range game, working on her pull-ups and threes and reading the defense and things of that nature. She's like a little sister to me, so anything she needs, I'm there for.
All right, I saw some video, Gianna. She's got some game. How do you handle that as a dad where you're trying to encourage her but not overcoach or criticize?
No, you know, it's just about learning and having fun. And what I've learned is like the most important thing for kids at that age is to try to pique their curiosity, get them curious about, you know, get them asking questions, because then they own their own development versus trying to coach and instruct over and over and over. You get them asking questions. How do I do this better? How do I do that better? And you watch them enjoy the game so much more versus being told what to do.
All right, well, thank you for your time. I love that. Be curious about the game. Yes. Pays off every time. Thank you, Kobe.
You got it. Thank you.
That's an awesome perspective from Kobe Bryant, and definitely a different approach than I'm sure some parents have from time to time when it comes to teaching their youngsters. It was very cool to see the way Kobe continues to support this league. This is the YouTube TV Try It free throw. Watch WNBA games and 70+ live channels when you try YouTube TV for free at tvyoutube.com. Spinning away. No. And knocked out of bounds to Team Deladon. You know, I used to always rock the Kobe Crazy 8s back in the day.
You're bringing us back.
Yeah, way back. That was like, you know.
And if I'm correct, you still have them, don't you?
I do.
You put them on when you go play pickup at Chelsea Piers?
That's right. No, I just put them on to walk around my apartment. Wheeler misses the three. Oh, Jonquel Jones getting tricky and launching. Bonner, that one was a little too far. Here's Diamond to Shields, barreling in and finishing. She's had a very strong second half. Diamond to Shields now with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Deladon's 3, no. Team Deladon has crept closer, but they haven't been able to really make it tight yet. Little push off, no foul. Joe Lloyd wanted a whistle, she didn't get it.
I think honestly Sims knew that Nafisa Collier was the only player who hadn't scored yet in this game, so looking to get her the basketball inside.
First bucket for the rookie, Nafisa Collier.
Fitting that it came from her Minnesota Lynx teammate in the past.
And you said it right away, Rebecca, that you thought the fit with Collier in Minnesota would be perfect.
Yeah, her game just is perfect for what Cheryl Reeve likes to do. And how about a Minnesota team that I think everyone expected to be in rebuild mode this year? Instead, they're very much in the playoff picture. I think have exceeded a lot of people's expectations with the roster turnover that they had from last year to this year.
Right now, 10-10 and in the playoffs if the season were to end today. Down court feed, Wheeler put it on the money, and DeShields reverses it in. Lloyd catching fire, short. And now Team Wilson a chance to add to their lead. 20.7 assists for Erica Wheeler. Sims pops it up and off. Underneath, Collier's gonna have another.
Way to crash the boards in the All-Star game, rookie.
Kia Nurse banks in a 3. Nurse has 15 points now as Wheeler misfires. And some substitutions here. Nneka Ogwumike comes in for Team Deladon for DeWanna Bonner. And 4 subs from Bill Lambier as Chelsea Gray, Kayla McBride, Natasha Howard, and Allie Quigley come into the game with Liz Cambage. So the original starting 5 on the floor for Team Wilson. Deladon will take. Can't hit the 3. Rebound to Gumake. She gets it right back. Eka fights through the double and lost it. Howard on the steal. Howard doesn't have the numbers, but does have the angle. Lloyd off one leg. Can't get it to drop, but Gumake can.
I'm waiting for these teams to start trying to lock it down defensively. It's not happening.
You might be waiting a while.
Yeah. Till Tuesday when the regular season resumes.
Gray. Fancy. But a turnover. Timeout on the floor. 11-point lead for Team Wilson, and Erica Wheeler's been all over their attack.
You think I'm not gonna?
Hi, Elena.
Say what's up.
Elena just mouthed, she's distracting me. Now, Kayla, we'll tell you if Elena goes back door on you, okay? Go get that, Kayla.
Oh no, JJ, you don't want it.
I think you need to shout a little louder at John Quill there, Kayla.
I'm getting distracted.
8-point lead for Team Wilson.
Come on, Lizzie. Hey, I'm blocking that. Where are you blocking that at?
Nicely done, Kayla. Have you ever scored while being,
No, this is really
like
weird. I'm trying to multitask.
All right, what are you going to do here?
I'm going to see where Lizzie's going.
All right.
Oh. Yep. Come on, Lizzie. Their only chance is Tolliver.
That's it. So you got to lock her down then.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
Oh, man. Kayla, what's going on?
That's a tough shot.
Need this one, Kayla.
Ah! Yeah, Sal, get big.
All right, Kayla, are you guys going to hang on here? What do you
I hope
think?
so.
Becca, you should probably coach Kayla
yes,
through
it's
these
over.
defensive sets.
I'm just happy that she's tolerating our voices while she's trying
It's
to
so
close
hard.
this out.
I'm not going to lie to you.
It's so hard, she said.
You're doing great, Kayla. Don't worry, we're almost at a
that's a
break.
bucket.
Nice screen, Kayla.
Ah!
And that was the 103 attempted in this game.
Stay high.
Box out here, Kayla. Oh, no need. Well, Kayla, thank you for partaking in that experiment with us.
No problem.
Surprising.
Yeah.
All right, you need a few threes to catch up.
So does Team Deladon.
They do, but you know what? They've made it a little bit more of a game. 2:54 to go in this fourth quarter. And it is a 5-point game. Wheeler, the hesitation, the floater is good. Erica Wheeler, 22 points, 7 assists, and maybe en route to an MVP award.
Oh, if Team Wilson wins, you would think she would have to win the MVP.
Eka somehow muscles that in over Howard. And now, Rebecca, I would think you might see a little more defense here. Final 2+ minutes.
Last 2 minutes? I think so.
Howard lays it in. Natasha Howard now with 14 points. Eka gets that to drop. And it's a 5-point game again. Are you feeling overtime?
Maybe. That'll bring us back to, what, 2014?
Yes.
Went in overtime.
That was an amazing game. Wheeler off on a 3 and an opportunity here for Team Deladon. Jonquil Jones will fire. No. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Team Wilson. It remains with Team Deladon. Team Deladon has not led since it was 4-3. to bucket. Alyssa Thomas bounces out. Agumake short on a three. Now, the most points by a team all time in a WNBA All-Star game, 130 back in 2017 by the West. As McBride misfires, fouls, can't reverse it in. It's controlled by Jonquel Jones. Vandersloot nearly lost it, and it's out of bounds off of her as she goes tumbling into the front row. Nice defensive play by Erica Wheeler.
Last 2 minutes, there's a little hustle involved now. Great hustle by these two. Good defensive job by Wheeler.
And the right call. Roy Gobayan, Cheryl Flores, Fatu Sissoko Stevens are officials.
They could have gone to the monitor. I'm glad we didn't go to the monitor in an All-Star game.
Wheeler, the breakdown, couldn't spin it in. And a timeout taken by Mike Tebow. Might have thwarted a fast break there, but he wants to draw something up for his squad. Down 5 with 52 seconds to go.
Think Tebow's drawing it up? Or you think Christy Tolliver's drawing it up?
Good question. Umake are the 5 for Team Deladon. Down 5. Tolliver guarded by McBride, shovels inside. Umake lays it in, and it's a 3-point game. Team Deladon trying to get a stop here. Chelsea Gray doesn't want it to happen. We know she's got clutch dripping through her always. 7 to shoot. Wheeler, the potential MVP, with 2 to shoot, will heave, and it's hit! Erica Wheeler, perhaps sealing both the game and the MVP. Tolliver misfires. Nneka trying to squeeze a pass out, and stolen by Wheeler. McBride will put it up, but that is going to do it. This 3 just cosmetic as Tolliver hits it, but Team Wilson wins it as Erica Wheeler, the undrafted first-time All-Star, has her moment here in Vegas.
Make sure you
Big shot by Erica Wheeler. She was so hot in the first half. It gone a little bit colder here in the second, but this is cold, this shot itself. What a story today, Erica Wheeler.
25 points, an All-Star record time, 7 threes, also had 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And if that shot doesn't go down, Team Deladon would have had a chance to tie it. Most 3-pointers made in an All-Star game. Christy Tolliver last year, Shoni Schimmel back in 2014 with Resball, and now Erica Wheeler this year.
MVP is our new commissioner, Kathy Engelbert. Also, we are so thrilled to join one of our vice presidents from AT&T, Shiz Suzuki. Thank you for all of your partnership and sponsorship of this unbelievable event.
Thank you, Holly. What a game. What athletes, elite athletes. Big shout out to MGM and the Las Vegas Aces for hosting us tonight. Thank you. Thank you. And our title sponsor, AT&T. Thank you, Shiv and AT&T, for all your support. So great to have all these elite athletes here. And now we're going to award our most valuable player to Erica Wheeler with 25 points. 25 points, 7 assists, and 7 3-pointers. Congratulations.
Erica, I feel like the tears are threatening right now. You go from undrafted in this league, all that you've overcome to even be standing in this moment. How have you persevered?
Just never give up, man. Just never give up. No matter what nobody tell you, just keep moving.
And I use my mom as my motivation. I lost her when I was in college to cancer, so I just keep moving because I know she's watching me more than ever. So this one right here for you, Mom.
You did this today on a stage of the best basketball players in the world. How does this performance let you know that you belong on this stage with the best?
I mean, I belong, man. No, I don't need to explain that. I belong. And, you know, credit to these ladies. You know, all weekend they've been just telling me that I belong, you know, and showing the respect. So credit to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Erica, I know you're having an incredible season, personal highs in every category, How will you take this moment and propel yourself for an even greater second half of the season?
I mean, just bring the energy back to Indiana Fever, you know, just share this moment with my team and my family, and just keep it moving. You know, there's going to be obstacles along the way, and I just got to keep pushing.
Erica told us her goal for today was to be unforgettable, and I think we can all agree that was an unforgettable performance.
Thank you, guys.
One more time for your AT&T WNBA All-Star 2019.
Well, that moment doesn't get you. Beautiful moment. Erica Wheeler, the first undrafted player to win the All-Star Game MVP. And she does it with 25 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and an All-Star Game tying 7 3-pointers